What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Michael Knapp Fishing. So today, we didn't bring a camera with us except for my phone, my iPhone, because I didn't plan on filming anything, but we are on a nasty pattern here on Douglas Lake. So today we're gonna talk about lake fishing, but targeting freshwater influx. My very first YouTube video was on this, and it got a lot of likes, a lot of hits. A lot of people want to know more about it. So today we're going to talk about it, and we're going to talk about the fresh water being pushed into a lake and how we fish it and why it's so good. So let's go, guys. All right, guys, so we are out here on Douglas Lake. Keep in mind, guys, I am on my iPhone. I did not bring a camera with me, so I'm trying to like switch hands back and forth and all that jazz. I have no mounts. I got nothing with me. I had no intention of being out here filming. I've been in a slump lately, and I just kind of wanted to come out here, jack some jaws, see what we can come up with. So here is what we've got going on. I'm trying to think. Today's okay. So 5 and 6 days ago, we had a massive snow come in. You know, we got a lot of snow, and that means the lake's going to muddy up when all that water is melting down. So one thing that I love to do, and if you haven't seen the video before, I'm going to trip on that. If you haven't seen the video, right up here or over here, I don't remember which side it's going to be on, I'm going to put the link to the my very first YouTube video that I ever did. It was on Cherokee Lake, though, and I really didn't think that I would be able to come out here and replicate this pattern this early in the year already. This is usually something that I do like February, March, April, right around there. But the pattern worked today, so we're going to talk about it. And it's fishing freshwater influx, freshwater creeks, whatever you want to call it, that's pushing in fresh water into your lakes. So we're going to turn the camera around real quick. And this is what I'm fishing. This is the freshwater influx into this massive pocket. But as you can see, I've actually skipped all of that, and I've come up here. And we actually have a drain there, which is draining in water, fresh water, snow melt, whatever you want to call it. But this is the big ticket money item, big ticket item here. I'm struggling to talk. I'm having too much fun out here. So we've already caught 3, and believe it or not, it's largemouth for whatever reason. We've already caught 3 largemouth out of this little creek area. And I'm sure you guys can tell, it's really not that large. I'll put up the photos of the fish because I wasn't filming, like I said, but I did take photos of the fish. So I'll put the fish up for you guys to see. But this is all we're fishing. This is all we're targeting. So, you know, when I got that original video, everybody was like, well, that pattern doesn't always work everywhere. And I've never found a lake that the pattern doesn't work in the correct conditions. And, you know, and that's the thing, that it's all about conditions. So let's talk about the conditions real quick. I'm actually going to come back here and take a seat before I pull another accident and drop another iPhone into Douglas Lake, because I've already done that. Oh no, I wasn't filming that day either. Never mind. So you all didn't get to see that. Let's see, will that set right there? Oh, it will. Okay. All right. So we are, like I said, we're out on Douglas Lake. So here's the deal with this pattern, and this pattern will work anywhere. Works on Cherokee, works on Douglas. I've done it on Watts Bar and Chickamauga. It's just an all-around great pattern, but it revolves around the fresh water being brought into the lake. So the rest of the lake is 41, well, it was as low as 39 this morning. Obviously, as the sun comes up, it gets warmer, yada, yada, yada. So out there where I first showed you all, that water temperature right when I came in here was 43 degrees. Coming in here now, we're currently sitting on 51. That is an 8-degree temperature change from out there at 43 in here to 51. And that's what makes this pattern so great, is these fish, they're cold-blooded creatures. So they're gonna move into the warm water, wherever's warmer. And even if it's 1 degree or 2 degrees warmer, they're gonna hold right there for you. So these fish become predictable, especially in the winter time, for me anyway. They become very predictable because they're gonna go where the heat is. And the great thing about creeks, and I'm not gonna say that every lake is this way, because I haven't been to every lake. I'm not 100% sure. But if you have a creek coming in, it's going to be made of rock. I mean, that's just kind of common sense. And I may be wrong. That may not be all of them. But every creek I've ever seen is made of rock. And rock holds heat so well, ridiculously well. So that's the secret to the creek fishing. The way that I'm doing it is finding that fresh water inflow. So the water is extremely clean. I'm talking, I went from 6 inches to a foot of visibility out there to 3 feet of visibility in here. I can see the bottom. I'm fishing in 4.5 to 5 feet. I can see on the edges where it's about 2 to 3 feet. I can see all the way on the bottom. It's very, very clear water, and that's what you want. You want some clear water in there so that you're able to actually throw the correct baits that you want to throw in there, the shad imitators. Everybody knows I'm a spinnerbait fanatic, so that's instantly what I threw with a spinnerbait. I already broke one off up in there. We're gonna have to go get as soon as I'm done fishing this pocket. But so spinnerbaits is kind of what I like to use in there. Spinnerbaits, swim baits, crankbaits. I'd be careful because it is rock. Yes, it should deflect off of it, but if it does get hung, you're not going to get up in there and get it back easily. As far as other baits go, you know, I don't really get too crazy with it. You could throw top water in here. Not really something I would do, but maybe like maybe a wake bait, something like that, just right on the surface. That's kind of what I would target. Now, you know, a lot of people are like, well, you know, you don't get big fish that way. They're small fish, and traditionally, yeah, they are smaller fish in the creeks. But you know, as I just showed you all, I've got some nice 2.5 pounders in here. Good quality fish that if you're just trying to fill a bag, you know, 5 of those, you've got, you know, 10 pounds minimum at 2 pounds. I mean, there's 10 pounds. I mean, in the winter time, you know, on Cherokee and Douglas and stuff, it doesn't take a whole lot of weight to win these things. So, you know, if you're trying to fill a bag, you know, you can come right out, you can go ahead and get your 5 fish, and then you can go try and find a kicker fish. You know, it's just a real basic stuff to be able to try and pick up a good pattern that you can fill your limit, and then go and do whatever you want to be able to find a kicker fish if you wanted. But anyway, I'm rambling on. So the creek patterns, you know, like I said at the beginning, this was going to be a really quick video. I didn't bring anything out here. I didn't intend to come out here and fish. I will put up a couple of the fish that I released. Like I said, really not a whole bunch of large fish, but we intended on coming out here and fishing for smallmouth deep. But with all the water that's been coming in, there's, you know, the water clarity is not there. It's muddy. So my backup pattern is usually always to find creeks and just find freshwater influx, and that's what we're doing today. We're gonna go hit a few more. If I find some more, I'll try and figure out a way to set the camera up and at least let y'all see some of the fish catches. I really don't know how I'm gonna do that. I'll bring a GoPro from now on, I can promise y'all that. But anyway, guys, if you like this video, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment down in the comment section below. Let me know if y'all fish creeks, any of that jazz. If you guys like the new Elite Angler apparel, we've got some new camouflage options, very heavy hoodie, very nice. We've got a few other options that have just came out for the hunter that loves the green camo with the orange. We got one of those. And we've got my all-time favorite, the Poseidon hoodie. If you guys want to get any of that, I'm going to leave you all a link down in the description below to get you all a discount off of that. And then it also really helps me out and supports the channel. And it shows the Elite Angler and the owners that I'm doing my part to help out and everything, all that jazz. Also, if you want to get any of the old 18 rods that I personally fish, check that link out down there as well. Anyway, I hope you guys had a great new year, and we'll see y'all out on the water here real soon, guys. Take care.